Thank you guys for watching this. Thank you guys for watching this. Thank you guys. Pretty girl. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kenna and I'm Cameroonian YouTuber based in Douala, Cameroon. Thank you for clicking on this link. Oh yeah, so today this is like a part 2 of the video I put out on finding yourself before you get married. I was thinking of doing this finding yourself thing as a series. I don't know what you guys think. If you guys think you'd be interested in watching that, let me know and I'll develop it and continue doing it anyway. So today I said I was going to talk more about communication styles, and yeah, this is just to help you to find out what kind of communicator you are. And like I always say, you have to be brutally honest with yourself. If you're not brutally honest with yourself, my brother, my sister, you're wasting your time. You can't get better. You can only get better if you're really honest with yourself. So I'm going to talk about 4 different communication styles, and like I said in the other video, there's just one communication style that is actually the most effective way of communicating. So this video I'm going to tell you guys the 4 different types of communication styles to make you a better communicator. So the first communication style I'm going to talk about is the passive communicator. Okay, do you know the kind of person that you don't actually say what's on your mind? You know those kind of people. Let me give you a simple example. You know the type of people that agree with every single thing you're saying. That is a passive person. The person does not tell you what is truly on their mind. They may have an opinion on whatever thing you are trying to talk about, but that person is not going to come and tell you that, no, I think that this thing that you're saying is not correct, or blah 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 blah. No, the person will not tell you that. When you tell the person let's go left, the person says yes. When you tell the person that no, let's go right, the person says yes. When you tell the person today that this man is a thief, the person says it's true, that person is a thief. Tomorrow you come and say no, this person is a king. That same person that was a thief, that person will just be like, yes, that person is a king. So that is who a passive person is. And the passive person is always so scared to say their opinion because they are afraid of what people will think. They are scared of what people will think. They don't want to hurt people's feelings. So they just feel that the only way to make things better is just to agree with every single thing that somebody is saying. That they are scared of expressing their real emotions to people. So they think that the best way to handle things is just to pretend that they are okay with whatever thing you're saying, when they might not actually be agreeing with you. The next person I'm going to talk about is the aggressive person. Are you an aggressive person? As in that person that my way or the highway, they think that they know everything. They think that only what they say is they think that all what they say is the right thing. You don't have an opinion, and they are always kind of abusive and rude. Like they are telling you, they are not asking you, they are telling you. These ones are very annoying set of people. They are always right. They are telling you, they try to intimidate you. Like, I know the thing, I'm telling you, I'm not asking you, this is the way the thing is supposed to be. These are the set of people I really cannot deal with, guys. Are you interested to know what kind of person I am? I'm going to tell you at the end of this video. Okay, so yeah, that's an aggressive person. The person is always like, they're always trying to intimidate, and they do this, they talk in this way because they're trying to control the situation. They like to be in control. They like people to listen to what they have to say. They like to be the center of attention. Like they want people to listen only to them. They don't listen at all. Yeah, so that's who an aggressive person is. He just feels that he's always right. He knows everything. You have to listen from them. It's either their way or no other way, guys. So the third one is the passive aggressive communicator. You know, the person is not bold enough to just spit it out, but the person is going to, I don't know how to explain this one. You know those people that are always grumbling? That's the kind of person I'm talking about. The person has an opinion, but the person wants to say it, and at the same time the person doesn't want to say it. As in the person is passive, as in the person doesn't want to say their feelings, but when they want to say what they want to say, they say it in an aggressive way, which means you can be saying something and then the person does not agree, and then the person is just muttering under their mouth like, that thing that you're doing, that's not correct, I don't even know what you're doing there. But the person doesn't want to tell you to your face, like, what you're doing is not correct, don't do it. That is who the passive person is. And when the person decides to talk, the person is going to talk under, like, the person is talking as if they don't want you to hear. If you hear, okay, but the person is talking as if they don't want you to hear. So that's a passive aggressive person, and that person talks like that because, yes, to an extent they want you to hear, they don't want you to hear, and they are scared of what you might think. They don't know, like, they're in the middle. They don't know whether they want you to know what they think, or because they are afraid that, oh, this person will look at me like that. And then another part of them is like, but even if the person hears, I really don't care. That is who a passive aggressive person is. And then the last one, which is the best form of communication, is the assertive person. An assertive person is not scared to tell you what they think. They're going to tell you what they think, but they're not going to be insultive like the aggressive person. An aggressive person will tell you what they think, but they're going to be insultive and demeaning. So an assertive person is going to tell you, this thing is, no, I don't think that this thing is right. The person tells you what they think, and the person is always going to use I. The person does not try to dominate you like an aggressive person. No, he's not going to try to force their opinion on you. They'll always tell you, this is what I think. They'll not say, this is what we should do, this is what, no, the person will tell you, this is what I think we should do, rather than this is what we should do. So an assertive communicator, he doesn't care what people actually think, but at the same time he's not rude. So he's going to tell you, this is what it is, this is how things are supposed to be, this is how things are supposed to go, this is my own opinion. And then an assertive person is always going to, is ready to disagree, agree to disagree. Yeah, the person is going to be ready to agree to disagree. Okay, the person is not going to push it. If the person tries to explain their point of view, I don't get it, the person respects it and the person stays away, and the person respects it and the person moves on from that. So that's who an assertive person is, and that is the kind of communicator we all have to be. You don't have to be passive, to be hiding your feelings and then probably going later on to start resenting people. You don't have to be aggressive because you don't know where you're going to meet people. You have to learn how to listen to people. You don't have to be passive aggressive as well, because it doesn't help. Being open with your feelings, telling people how you feel honestly without sugarcoating it but still being polite is really necessary. Even though in our world today it's very difficult. You find that people who are assertive, people who are very honest, if they don't like something, they tell you honestly, I don't like this thing because of this, because of that. A lot of people tend to hate them because they'll be like, oh, they are too mean. They like to say things just as they are. They can never sugarcoat it. But for me, like I say, I prefer people who are brutally honest with me. Come and tell me, let it blow my mind. I'll cry in my bed in the night, but I'm going to improve, because that is the only way you can learn. Because when you have people around you who are busy sugarcoating things, it does not help you in any way. So how can you be assertive? First of all, the first thing that you can do to be assertive is just to be honest. You have to learn how to be honest. If you are the lie, you like to conny bend, no, you cannot go. You have to learn how to be honest. And yeah, you have to learn how to be honest. Be honest about your feelings. If you don't like anything, you don't have to be scared to tell people that you don't like it. If you like something, you don't have to pretend and be like, oh, I don't care, I don't like it. You have to be open and honest. That's the first route to you becoming an assertive communicator. The next thing that you're supposed to do is you have to learn how to agree to disagree. There are some people that will come after you have truly tried to, you have had a battle of words, right? And the person comes to me and is like, oh, I agree to disagree, let's agree to disagree, okay? But that person goes and doesn't talk to you for the next 6 months. You do not agree to disagree. You are angry that the person did not agree with you. If to agree to disagree is like, okay, it's okay, I respect your point of view, you respect my point of view, let's leave it like that. It's okay, we must not agree on everything, it's okay. But there are some people that will say that they have agreed to disagree, but they are angry with you, like you do not accept their points. That's not how to agree to disagree. So for you to become an assertive person, you have to learn and understand that everybody is not the same. Everybody has their way of thinking, everybody has a right to their opinion. So when they don't think like you, it's okay for you to tell them, it's okay, we don't agree, but it's okay, it's not war. You stay with your opinion, I stay with my opinion. It's good, I'm fine. Another thing that you should learn how to do as an assertive communicator is to listen. I personally have a problem with people who don't listen, because I think that one of my strong suits is that I listen. I can listen sometimes until they spank me to actually talk. Like, I listen. I'm a good listener. So I find it really annoying when somebody does not listen. You have to learn how to listen to be able to understand what the other person is feeling. If you cannot listen, you will not be able to empathize. So for you to be able to agree somebody's opinion or what they think or understand how other people feel, the only way you can do that is listen. You cannot read people's minds. You cannot know everything. So you have to learn how to listen. There are so many people who say they listen, but they don't listen. They hear. There's a difference between hearing and listening. You are hearing what the person is saying, but it's coming out this way. But when you listen, you understand what that person is saying, and you try to put yourself in that person's position. Yeah, so we have to be an assertive communicator. You also have to learn to listen. And then last but not least, you have to commit to it. If you have decided that you want to become more honest, you want to be an assertive communicator, you want to be that open person with your feelings, with your thoughts, and you don't want to be rude or anything about it, you have to learn, you have to be committed to it. It's not biscuit, it's not a 1 day, 2 day thing. It is something that you have to decide to do, and over time it's going to stick with you. Yes guys, so there it goes with the 4 types of communication styles. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Love you. Bye.